Hey guys, Derek here. We're just getting ready to watch the Ubisoft thing. There's been some shenanigans just like right at the start. They basically said don't play the audio for the fucking stream. So it's gonna be a weird one. Anyway, I can hear it, and I'll turn it on for when they're talking. And for some trailers, if there's no music, at least we'll leave it at that. But otherwise. I don't know what it's going to be like, to be honest. So basically, I'm going to have this backing track while there's no music. And there's subtitles, so I guess it's okay. Citation needed. I already know about one of them. I won't say, just in case you guys haven't seen it yet, but some news has leaked since. Okay. Yes, I definitely noticed that. There's an alien parasite in Rainbow Six now. So this is the one that was called Quarantine, and they've decided to call it Extraction now for obvious reasons. Sorry guys, there's music in the trailer. Can't play it. This is the state of Twitch now. Well, she's dead. No? Maybe we should get her to join the Justice League. So it's the Division now, right? It's Rainbow Six The Division. Might as well just call it. That's a terrible hazmat suit. It's like the whole face is open. We're React now instead of the CDC. What is that? That's not hermetically sealed. You idiots. He's the only one who knows what he's doing. So are we going prototype game? If it swaps the gameplay, maybe I'll do it. But otherwise, we're gonna have to put up with YouTube friendly audio, basically. So it's a kind of horde mode thing, I guess. It's odd for it to be called the Rainbow Six. Like this traditional Rainbow Six stuff is like 5v5. This looks like it's more of a horde mode thing. It's not how bullets work, but okay. You should probably check if your other two guys haven't been impaled. We haven't seen any gameplay yet. This is very typical Ubisoft at this point. There's no way that phone works with those gloves on. Ugh, gross. That's all over me now. Wait, we could have just done that this whole time? She doesn't even cover her eyes. Like, anything can get in there. A predator? Well, you're dead. They've done this a couple of times now. This exact thing a couple of times. I can't see shit. I don't know where everybody is. Still music, and it's music I recognize, so... No, we are done. This helicopter only has a very specific amount of fuel because it's expensive. So we're coming back. I really don't, honestly. We might be able to turn the audio on for that. Community developer. Okay. Which of these two knows Yves Gimo personally? Aliens? Okay, so they reuse the characters from current Rainbow Six, so it's like a new mode, I guess. They're really not. But are you restricted to just 2 people then, or? That's a bit like The Division as well. I'm trying to use a chroma screen or a green screen at the moment, but the light I have isn't great. It's either very harsh and then you can't see anything, or it blinks like this. It's really fucking annoying. Right, that thing that I don't know. If you know nothing about Rainbow Six, Siege specifically, you're not gonna know what the fuck they're talking. I have no idea what they're talking about. I didn't touch Rainbow Six since the Vegas game. Oh, that is a strong accent he's got. Aliens. Pretty much Left 4 Dead. This is more or less what's happening here. Arc-Ians. Okay. It's pretty much Left 4 Dead. I've said that for a lot of games, but a lot of games that do this cooperative team versus hordes of enemies, they basically just do Left 4 Dead. They just follow the Left 4 Dead formula because they did a fantastic version of it. Apparently. Can this be actual gameplay footage? And preferably not with licensed music. That would be nice. This probably isn't licensed music. Alright, we'll take a chance here.
Game where Rainbow Six operators are dropped into alien territory.
Aliens.
In today's walkthrough,
how is this alien territory? It's on Earth.
Investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska. HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving, adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them or we'll lose the trackers.
Now, see, I wouldn't mind playing something like this.
Ella, Alibi, and Sledge
if
will use
you
their
could, like,
operator abilities to
have
complete
AI for the
objectives,
other 2
assist each
characters
other,
or something.
and obliterate
Or
our
let me
teams
swap
on their way.
between the 3 of them. Like, whatever, D-pad and move me between the 3 different guys. Girls, whatever. But obviously it's not, because it's entirely online co-op.
Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location. Nice and quiet.
The
Okay.
enemy reacts to intrusions
Let's
in
all
the
frog
ecosystem,
walk our way over there.
including operators.
Eliminate my target.
So
Wow.
stealth tactics are the way to go.
A shot.
Visual on Nest. Place auto trackers for our React scientists.
So are we dealing with hive mind enemies or what? Because if it's hive mind, they know you're here already.
Auto tracker activated.
Plus,
The
like,
parasite generates sprawl.
silencers,
Subject
suppressors,
to
they don't actually silence the bullet.
alert an Archean, and a nearby nest wakes up too. Archeans move faster in sprawl, but operators get slowed down.
Take my guy.
These are interesting
The squad
mechanics,
can
to
use
be
their
honest.
React light to see bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment. The contrast helps to better identify targets.
Nest mapping complete. A scientist just gave me the thumbs up. Good job.
Identifying Archean variants helps the team determine the best approach to take them out.
Oh, a grenade. That's very silent.
Spotted a rooter. It can immobilize anyone in front of it.
Spotted a
Their
rooter.
sledge
You
will
woke
swing
him
around
up, you
back.
idiot.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't
got
push
it.
your luck.
I'm afraid we pushed our luck. We may or may not have pushed our luck a little bit.
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply.
It's very,
Airlock
this
doors
is
will
very
open
Left
onto
4
the next
Dead.
subzone.
This is very
Tougher
Left 4
than
Dead.
the first.
I bet the only thing that's not Left 4 Dead is that it's only 3 people instead of 4.
Use your react blade.
So there's a bit of Left 4 Dead and much more of a focus on stealth. And this kind of sprawl thing is an interesting mechanic if it really is truly procedural and it really does
It's right there.
respond to the player in that way.
One down. We're not done yet. That's your target.
How did they not hear that?
Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can fire armor-piercing projectiles.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a
Allied
slower,
with Prisma hologram.
it's like a slower paced game. Like it's obviously stealthy. You have things to do other than just survive. Which would have been like traditional Left 4 Dead stuff, but
The squad can use React
still feels
to
like
go
it.
further and encourage
It's a co-op
more
team.
intel
It's
they
broken up
collect,
into
the more tech
squadrons.
they'll have at their
There's
disposal to
some
fight off this
amount
threat.
squadrons.
It's all
It's
about
broken up
speed.
into different
Outsmart the
sections.
enemy.
There's a small amount of procedural stuff. How much of it? I don't know. You won't know until we played it. Why didn't you shoot them? Oh right, they're showing off the mine. Can't help but think 3 bullets would have been cheaper, but okay.
That's the React threat sensor. Smasher incoming.
Hey Smasher, hey the Brute, or the Tank, or whatever. They're all seeing a lot of the like stereotypical? No, archetypical stuff that people use. The big dude, the fast dude, the stealthy dude.
Another objective completed.
The thing that
squad
blows
found
up when
an
you get too
exfil
close
the
to it.
extraction
Like
point to bring home the latest intel.
the
on
Apex
move to the
thing
next
is a bit
airlock.
like a witch, you know.
The third
There's
subzone
a
will
lot
be
of
the
this kind of
most
stuff.
challenging yet. A true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Why aren't you covering your eyes?
Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
Ooh. Invisible guy. But it needs another enemy to make it invisible, so that's interesting. It's not invisible just by itself. You guys are getting owned in this one. I hope I did the audio right and everybody could hear this.
The elite will show up any second.
Stealthy guy, see? Should have got rid of all that thing. Surprised nobody has a big flamethrower with them. I'm okay. I just fell over on my bottom. I'm alright. Okay, now he's dead.
Operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
No, he's right there.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
Alright, music is picking up. We gotta swap back. Oh, it isn't. Like, I would be interested in playing the game. It's just, it's forced co-op and too many what do you call it? It's just a separate, it feels like it's just a separate mode on Siege. Like, no. Okay, we absolutely can't show you any of the music for this. Doubtful. Citation needed. I somehow doubt it has specifically my favorite songs, since I don't really listen to like popular music. I tend to just listen to soundtracks and stuff. Doubt they got the licensing for that kind of thing. Yeah, obviously can't play this music. So Stream Deck. Why do I keep calling it a Steam Deck? Stream Deck at least is telling me I'm doing it right. Well, that's a fake screen, but okay. So's that. So's that. Fun fact: TVs don't show up properly when you film them, so a lot of the times they're CG'd in afterwards. So he's probably just looking at a green screen. And so on. Like, no idea how accurate any of this is. Don't play guitar, don't play an instrument. Played the recorder when I was in school. That's about as far as I got. Yes, this is all I do. My entire life revolves around playing the guitar. I feel like if you were as deep into guitar as it seems like a lot of these people are, you probably don't need Rocksmith. I too carry my acoustic guitar with no cover. I will wake up everyone else's neighbors just to do this. Yeah, there's some kind of licensed music playing over this whole thing, so definitely can't play it. It's kind of shit that this is the kind of the state of streaming. On Twitch, at least. It's just heavy on the DMCA. Okay. That's why. Well, I suppose fair enough. You want somebody who kind of is at least passionate about the thing. Plus violins. Oh, good God. They had to turn it into a live service. Assuming your PC, laptop, or mobile device is actually quality. As a really bad microphone. Don't you need a guitar? Don't you need a guitar and a laptop? and whatever the dongle for the thing is. This looks like really, really difficult Guitar Hero. which I guess playing a guitar is, I suppose. So who are you licensing with? I'd say this is probably why they put out the PSA for don't stream the... Well, okay, so the PSA was don't stream the audio if you aren't an E3 partner, which apparently you had to partner with E3 to stream it. They didn't tell you that. They just didn't tell anybody ahead of time, unless they actually specifically signed up. Like, why would you sign up for E3 if it's an entirely virtual thing and they were live streaming everything in the first place? So why would you bother? But anyway, they only threw it out as like a tweet. Who the fuck's gonna see that? People are getting ready to do their streams. They're setting up their stuff. They're not checking this kind of thing. And the fact that Twitch is very much on the side of the ESA and the RIAA and the music one that I can't remember the name of, but they're certainly not on the side of the people who actually use their service. I know, I'm not really listening to this guy. There's nothing here for me. I don't play the guitar. I don't own a guitar. I have no particular interest in learning how to play one. So, if I wasn't streaming this, I would have cut this out of the recording. Sure. I still don't like that it's a subscription thing. It's so unnecessary. Have you not made enough money over the last 10 years that you need to turn it into a subscription thing? No.
In Riders Republic, we'll give them just that.
We can probably do this.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
I assume it's a skatey thing. Oh, nope. Sorry, there's another one we can't show you the audio of. I don't even know what game this is, but it's clearly licensed music. Ubisoft don't do Skate, right? That's EA. The Republic of what? Which Republic? North Korea? He's dead. Okay. Spend money on buying our ridiculous DLC and skins. I don't want to. I don't want to do any of these things. No idea how well this video is actually going to play with me responding to subtitles. It's going to look fucking stupid. I don't know. Maybe streaming this was a mistake. I should probably just recorded it, but if I record it, I have to edit it, and then if I have to go through the editing, then I got to re-render it and then upload it again. Whereas if I just stream the thing, I can just export straight to YouTube, and it's just easier. Oh my god, can you third person this? Instead, I'd only want to first person something if it was in virtual reality. Otherwise, third person, because I can't fucking see anything. You know, it doesn't have the peripheral vision. It doesn't have the depth perception of something like virtual reality. Why is this third person? Why is this part third person, but the cycling is first person? There's some wonky gravity and physics going on here, which I suppose there has to be if you want to do a skating game. No, I don't. I don't have to earn any stars whatsoever. I can just sit on my ass and do nothing. Sometimes I want to play a different game. I don't, but this kind of stuff, it's just tailor-made for, hey, you don't have enough stars or whatever to do the next event. Why don't you give us $5 and we'll let you in? Buy the battle pass or whatever they call it for this. The Ridge Pass, the Rider's Pass. Just make SSX again. That's not even their. That's not even their product. What is Ubisoft's sport thing? No, you don't. I'm still just responding to the subtitles. You guys can't hear any of it. So chaos, then. That's what you want? Just bump into everybody immediately? It's just GTA again? GTA Online races? Like, it's certainly impressive, but how many of these are going to be bots? You know, how many of these are... You know, how many people will actually be playing 2 months down the line? It's really hard to keep these kind of games going, because if they don't... Like, if you don't get a lot of people right off the start and can, like, maintain a lot of it, like, the games that rely on large numbers of people are really difficult to keep alive.
Your right to rip.
My right to rip one.
Okay, so we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites. So how's their day job going?
You know,
isn't that their job?
Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Yeah, we're all
Year 6 is off to
we're
a
all
blazing
trying
start,
to do
Siege
that.
passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
I'm good, thanks. All right, guys, can we keep the audio going? Maybe. I think this might be Siege's own music, so we might be all right. I like the concept of Siege. Like I like the concept of Rainbow Six in the first place, but
and grateful for the enthusiastic community.
But I just want to play it single player. I want to control the whole team myself. You know,
all about sharing quality of life development.
I want like a campaign or whatever.
Player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players.
I don't want to meet new players.
On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression.
Oh god, and Amazon Luna, Jesus
Stadia,
Christ. It's even more dead than Stadia is.
While having a unified account progression.
Well, that's straightforward enough because it's just you play.
In early 2022, crossplay will be available between PlayStation and Xbox platform.
That's
and
good.
Cross-progression will
That'll
be
be
available
good.
between
That'll be
all
good for
platforms.
Siege players.
For these updates, we needed a bit more time in order to prepare and make sure they have a smooth launch.
Bringing these player bases together benefits everyone.
Especially us.
Play with your friends
We get more money.
Platforms. It also means that your progression will now follow you, anytime and anywhere you play.
We know crossplay is a feature a lot of you has been anticipating, and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, The Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood that
Okay.
keeps this game moving forward.
We cannot thank you enough for your support.
I don't know.
It is
You
because
could
of
thank people.
that
You
Six
should
keeps
probably thank them a bit
evolving and
more.
growing.
To wrap up,
People
here's
always
a
like
brand
free
new
shit.
animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow. Check this out.
Okay. Animated trailer. Not like a CG trailer.
Ready?
6 years ago, I met a pilot. He
Premiere.
saved my life.
It's big. Paw print.
Damn.
We seem to be okay for audio here.
That symbol, what does it mean?
It's Native
This
American
jacket was my
umbrella.
father's. Dagu Wakan, Wichachpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss.
But she didn't get the bird in the air. Or got attacked by the bear or whatever. But it was an evil bear.
What's happening?
Oh no! It's an evil bear! How you doing, evil bear? Got some sandwiches or something? Are you going to shoot a flare at the bear? You're just gonna make an angry bear.
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Well, I set the bear on fire.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
And then I ended up on fire. Okay.
New projects aren't the only things to
All
be
she,
excited
all she
about
would have
this
succeeded
year.
there is pissing
Take
the
a
bear
look at
off.
the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
Yay, live games! I love them. Nope. Sorry, guys. Licensed music. Okay, more For Honor stuff. Is that still going? Do people still play that? Yep, this game continues to keep going for reasons that nobody understands, but okay. New physics. We invented some new physics, everybody. Okay, that's an interesting turtle to pick. Okay, they're going with all of them. That's fine. It was just Leonardo. I think I saw Bebop and Rocksteady in there too. Maybe not. Is it getting a VR mode or something? Gran Turismo Sports VR mode is really good. I thought he was already in it. Was he not? So what, characters from the other Watch Dogs show up, but not the main character of the second one? Just some side character? Okay, random. There's Ghost Recon. Sam Fisher showing up. We're just not going to tell you any of them, I guess. Literally, we've got stuff's coming. Believe us. Here's a trailer. No, it's the Just Dance portion of the show. Maybe come back in like 5 minutes. As you might expect, licensed music here too. A very special guest I won't recognize, I'm sure. As I thought. What's an exclusive version of your song? I will take this moment to check the stream setup. It seems it's okay. The chroma key is not great, as you might guess, just because the video's not great. So it's got that problem. Maybe I can push the stuff up a little bit more. Oh, that's the wrong way. You know what? It doesn't really affect it at all. It just affects how bright I am. Actually, no, that's a bit better. Anyway. See, I'm listening to him too, so I'm kind of pausing to let him talk, but I keep forgetting that you guys can't hear him. God, am I even going to keep this video? I don't know. It's there if you really want to watch it, I suppose. Probably watch this Ubisoft stream yourself and put me on in the background or something. I don't know. "40 new songs." Now, if there's anything that could have been like a live and or subscription-y thing, it's Just Dance. Why not? But they iterate that like it's a FIFA game.
New chief of the Raven Clan.
Ask Creed.
But your journey with Eivor is far from over.
Ivor, right? I don't even play the game. Think we're okay?
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date.
So we're gonna make another one, and another one, and another one.
A Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly had fun exploring England with Eivor and stumbling across unique world events that left me with memorable side stories.
Is it still a gigantic game? I didn't play the Valhalla one.
We're amazed
Odyssey
to
is
see
the
how
last
you
one I played.
dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total.
Okay.
And built more than 100 million buildings.
I mean,
in
I
your
haven't done any of
settlement.
this.
Congrats.
I might possibly be able to say I was one of those, but no.
And we've been continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals.
Actually really interested to play the Irish DLC, the Druids one, but I'm just not interested in Assassin's Creed right now.
We add in community
The games are too big and it's too much shit. It is possible to have too much stuff in it.
The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone.
Maybe just say there hadn't been one-handed swords up to this point.
Forums, and also shared our complex bug-fixing process in a recent dev blog. We love seeing your continual feedback, and we thank you for your patience and support for the game. On top of regular free updates, we're also building on Eivor's story and the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
There's a lot of we've got a lot coming. This is the thing I was talking about, because it's actually set in Ireland.
And battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu.
Never heard of them. But Druidy
In our
stuff.
second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris.
Ah, yes,
This
the
is the
Siege
most
of Paris.
ambitious battle in Viking history,
Yeah,
taking place
they
in
got
a
their
war-torn
ass kicked.
Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration
Are you playing
missions
as a
are
different
attractive.
character?
This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities,
Looks like it.
weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies.
Splat.
Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history.
Well, at least it
and we are
seems
happy
like
to
they're
announce
taking
that
the
new
time.
Discovery Tour will be released this fall.
The Discovery Tour
It'll
modes
be
are pretty
free
good,
to all
but
who
it's
own
good
Assassin's
to
Creed
see that they're
Valhalla.
taking their time
Explore the
with
world
this
and take a
Assassin's
deeper
Creed,
dive
and maybe
into the history
you
of the
know
Viking Age.
give a bit more
The team
time
has crafted a new experience where
for the
you'll get
next
to play as
Assassin's Creed,
people
and don't
from
just
the time
make
of
the next
Vikings
one as like fast as possible.
and follow them in their endeavors.
So we're
big
getting very
and
close
small.
to making the same mistake they did
collecting
with
exclusive
Assassin's Creed
rewards.
Unity.
Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to supplement your knowledge, the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its second year. Though this year is a very active year for the game, we're already working on more expansions for next year.
Is
Something
that
tells
something
me
you
that
want to
Ubisoft
highlight?
is not done with Odin yet.
We just dump the game after a year, but not this time. This time we'll give it a second year. What the fuck? they put that out as like this is a good thing. I mean, it is a good thing, but also isn't something you wanted to highlight that you
So you've seen
you
some
don't
great
support
news
the
from us.
game
We
after
also
a
have
year?
news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Ugh.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
This will definitely get copyrighted. So.
Why do you have goosebumps?
Sorry. Okay. So just the werewolf game? Are you the werewolf? Were those two intros to the trailer? Was that necessary? Anyway, this isn't about games anymore. A werewolf. Popular video game? Citation needed? I didn't ask you to show me the gun. I asked you who was packing. It's not a video game adaptation. It's literally just the game Werewolf. I refuse to follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus.
In theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to
If you
memorable
say so.
villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
I don't know why I'm watching the Ubisoft.
Please, we have to get on that boat.
Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards?
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're
That's
late.
what I do.
Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket for his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get us a boxing gown. Let us on.
So, is this another trailer with no gameplay?
Gracias.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. You mean, no.
Where's your fish then? Hey, it's that guy. It's the guy who's a villain in literally everything.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this, and we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
Si, Tirano! You have poisoned Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
Did you get the memo? Did he read between the lines? I told you to release them, you idiot! Shouldn't it be an Ubisoft original? I see we're doing this again.
You've just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo, passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact
is
that
to
they're
pay a lot of
evil
money
or
for an
shocking.
actor somebody
It's that there's
recognizes.
someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power.
I would never sit down to
Couldn't be
dinner with
prouder to have
any
him
of
join
these
the Far Cry
people.
family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains.
I don't. I really
Which
don't.
makes today
I think
a
about
very
Outposts
special day for Far
and
Cry
the
fans.
game going off the deep end
Not only
with
did we get
stupid
to see
zany
into the
shit.
mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition and introduce a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
Surely you could just follow the rabbit, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? That's what Alice did. She got out.
What's going on?
So this was kind of leaked.
What a happy family.
And that the villains of the other Far Cries would show up in
That is all that matters.
6. Fuck.
Peekaboo, motherfucker. Where the fuck am I?
I too am a king who isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants.
In my way.
Is this a test? A dream? An opportunity?
Then I will not waste it. You are beyond salvation.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Wasn't Joseph all about people being not beyond salvation? Anyway. The Blood Dragon guy? Whoever that was. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? Anyway,
We're
there,
so excited
that
for
was
you all to check out this
a little
next
bit
game.
leaked a little bit on Twitter.
I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
That's not the thing I was talking about, but yes, that was leaked. Not an Ubisoft original though. Oh wait, I know what this is. we'll have to meet this. Nintendo are too litigious. What? Oh God. That's not Bowser. Mario with a gun. Rosalina Rabbit? It's still hilarious, Mario with a gun, basically. You came to the wrong neighborhood. Does Luigi not have the sniper rifle anymore? Anyway, that was the game I was talking about. It was leaked on Twitter by Nintendo. It's this guy. You may remember him from the original launch of Mario and Rabbids, Cross Rabbids versus Rabbids, plus Rabbids. It's one of them. What was that about? Are they really unique when they're copies? Such as? Gursa. Why would you do such a thing? Are they less annoying than just the Rabbids? Does Luma temper them in some way? Some gameplay maybe? No. Never gameplay. By the amazing amount of money we made, we were moved. Let's just say it moved me to a bigger house. Citation needed. But don't tactical players hate action elements? I don't like challenges. I like challenges I can do. Obviously. Sneaky peek. I wonder if they're doing a Bowser's Fury type thing to it. It's not on rails anymore by the looks of it also. Like, it's still a ridiculous crossover, but at least Nintendo are sort of allowing for it. With Mario Rabbids, then they had Crypt of the Necrodancer and Legend of Zelda, then they had like the Dynasty Warriors approach for a lot of their games. So it's good to see them branching out, and then Nintendo will just focus on the main entries for the games. So when they said gameplay, right? Did you think there'd be some gameplay? I sure did. Okay, Mario can summon Bahamut now. Don't ask what. Don't ask why. I'll be surprised if it makes that release date.
So we're not done yet.
Are we sure?
Let's check in with our CEO.
No. Are you going to apologize for all the shit your company does? Doesn't sound like it.
Hi everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of
No,
games.
I don't want to listen to you, Eve. I don't want to listen to him not say anything about all the sexual harassment that's happening at his company, the toxic workplace stuff, the nepotism, the barely concealed racism. They're still running it like a mom and pop company when it's like trading on the stock market. It's ridiculous. Memorable experiences. I can't think of the last Ubisoft game I played. It was probably Odyssey, and don't really remember that game all that much. Oh, fuck off, Eve. Who's us exactly? Could you respect your employees a bit more? That'd be good. I don't think so. I think managing to get not bought out by Vivendi is what's made it possible. What about outside their universes? How much of the collaboration was it? Did they just say, here's some money, go away? It's all of the responsibility our upper executive suite has taken. Our company. Beyond Good and Evil? Because no one's heard anything about that game for a million years. Hang on, there's no music in this. So. No, we haven't heard anything about Beyond Good and Evil 2. Eve and the company still haven't addressed all of their sexual harassment problems. All of their workplace issues. Yawn and a half. Jesus Christ. Fucking Avatar. I'm sorry I yawned during Mario and Rabbids now. I wanna yawn during this instead. It was one powerful fart. Please do not touch me. Nature good, industry bad. Which, you know, I mean, they're not wrong exactly. But still. And that thing just got shot up, no? Yeah, sure you did. Hey, where'd you get those explosives from? Did you get that from nature? Doubt it. Still. I don't know. Like, we don't even know when this trilogy is supposed to come out. Is this supposed to line up with the films that Cameron still tries to say is the best thing that's ever going to happen? Sizzle Reel. Sizzle Reel always has licensed music in it. So I guess that's Ubisoft. Nothing. Nothing. I don't think there was anything in that whole thing I gave a shit about. And now Ubisoft are going to start their own subscription Game Pass service thing. Oh, yeah, it is like a fucking subscription thing. Yawn.
That joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Not a whole lot, it sounds like. That was interesting, to be
New
honest.
songs in Rocksmith.
That was not interesting.
Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic.
Was not interesting.
Lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022.
Very much not
Visited
interesting.
new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Don't play it.
Witnessed the chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6.
Not gonna play it.
And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario.
Still haven't played the first one, so probably not.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post show.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Definitely out of here. Okay, so that was the Ubisoft Forward thing, I guess. Not a whole lot interesting in that for me, at least. The stuff coming in from Rainbow Six Quarantine / Extraction, whatever, looked interesting, but I don't play Siege, so, you know, it's not much interest in that stage for me. Might be interesting to watch as a streaming thing, where I could like watch other people play it or whatever. Far Cry I just have no interest in. What else was there? Assassin's Creed, I'd probably wait for whatever the next one is. Even then, probably not. It really will depend on the setting of whatever happens in. Mario and Rabbids probably would have been a good surprise if I didn't know it was happening already. It's an interesting crossover, and I'm a little annoyed that it's attached to Ubisoft. Like, another crossover with a different company would have been more favorable. But anyway. I can't think of anything else that was on the show. I don't know. Anyway, that was Ubisoft Forward. Not a whole lot going on in it, and pretty much nothing interesting for me. And I may or may not have some DMCA stuff waiting for me in my inbox in a few minutes, so that'll be interesting. Anyway, this video will be up on YouTube whenever I check if Twitch has done any weird exporting things or whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Otherwise, we'll be looking at Microsoft Bethesda tomorrow, and Square Enix, I think, is later that day. It would be helpful if I kept the schedule nearby, but I didn't because my phone is somewhere else. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be trying to do some more live streaming again in the future. I have my green screen chroma stuff set up, more or less. Some tweaks need to be made to the lighting so that it's not quite as fuzzy as it is in some places. But I'll be looking to use some more of that soon. If you're looking for weekly games news this week, there won't be one because I'll be focusing on the E3 stuff. So we'll just be looking at that instead. But I will do like a proper roundup the week after for stuff that I didn't do videos for. There's a bunch of other events that are quite small. So there's only be like 1 or 2 announcements and that I might actually be interested in. So rather than trying to do all the videos and not have something in it, obviously Ubisoft one would have been an issue because was literally nothing on that damn thing I was interested in. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.